about the polar coordinates. Okay, so maybe you studied about the polar coordinates before. The polar coordinates, you know about r and theta. Okay, so what is the representation of r and what how we represent theta? Okay, the polar coordinate is basically starting with the original point. Okay, origin point, or you can say this is the pole in xy coordinate. In xy coordinate, this is the origin point. Okay, so in xy coordinate you can represent the polar coordinates also. Okay, so which have a origin point, or you can say which have a pole starting with o. Okay, the rays, this is the rays. So rays from the origin will give you the polar axis. Okay, the polar axis, and the angle between the rays are called the theta, and r is the radius, and any point represents the polar coordinate, which is r and theta, where r is the radical coordinate and theta is the angular coordinate. Okay, so this is basic introduction of polar coordinates, that in any graphical representation, the line or the distance is called the radius, and the angle between the rays is called the angle. Okay, so for example, if we have the polar representation is 6 and pi by 4. Pi by 4 means 45. So this angle between, this angle is 45. Okay, this angle is pi by 4, 45. And what about 6? 6 means 6 points. Let me show here. For example, if I write, this is the angle. Okay, this is angle 45, or you can write this is pi by 4. Okay, and these points, and this is the point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is 6. So this is called 6 pi by 4. So r is basically what? R is basically 6. So if it is 1, so this is 1. This is 1. If it is 2, it is like this one. If it is 3, it is like this one. If it is 4, it is like this one. If it is 5, it is like this one. Okay, and it is 6, it is like this one. So we have 6.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 points, and we have an angle 45. Okay, so how many points we have that represents the r, and what is the angle between the two rays? It represents the theta. Okay, similarly, you have 5 points and 2 pi by 3. 2 pi by 3 means 120. 120, this is 180 and 120. 1.2, 3, 4, and 5. This is 5 points. Next one is 7 and minus pi by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 7. And minus pi by 4 means, see, this is 0. Okay, this is pi by 4. Opposite of pi by 4, opposite of pi by 4 is this one. So you can write this one is minus pi by 4. And this direction is this one. Opposite direction. This direction is this one, and this direction is this one. So this is called minus pi by 4. Okay. So if I write the uh, point, graph, you can tell me the polar coordinates for this one. For example, this is the graph, and this is theta, which is equal to pi by 3, and this is only 2 points. So what is the radical line? What are the polar coordinates? Polar coordinates are 2 and pi by 3. Awad, you can't hear me? Awad. Okay, so for example, if I say this one, so what you will write? This is origin point 0. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, this is 5 and this is in the opposite direction, so you will write minus pi by 3. Okay, so this is the representation of graphical representation of the polar coordinates. Okay, so now how you can represent the polar coordinates in a mathematical form? Polar coordinates in a mathematical form, this is the formulas. Okay, that if you have, what is the relation between the polar coordinates and the rectangular coordinates? If you have polar coordinates r and theta are given, how you can find the rectangular coordinates, how you can find x and how you can find y? Okay, so there are the formulas that x is equal to r cosine of theta and y is equal to r sine of theta will give you the rectangular coordinates from the polar coordinates. Okay, for example, you have x and y, you have x and y, you want to find r and theta. So these are the two equations from which you can find r and theta. So what are the equations? X square plus y square is equal to r square. From this equation you can find r. Tangent theta y by x, from this equation you can find theta. Okay, so these are the equations which you can find r and theta. So what you should know from these equations, that if you have the polar coordinates, if you have the polar coordinates, for example, I write here, if you have polar coordinates and you want to express into the rectangular coordinates, p is polar, r is rectangular, then you have to use this formula. X is equal to r cosine of theta, y is equal to r sine of theta. Okay, if you have rectangular coordinates and you want to represent that into the polar coordinates, then you have to use this formula. X square plus y square is equal to r, and that is square root, and theta is equal to tangent inverse of y over x. So from these values you can represent the polar coordinates. Okay, if for example the question, you have to see the question, which coordinates are the given. If rectangular coordinates are given, you have to use this one. If polar coordinates are given, you have to use this one. Okay, so this is very important. Now come towards the example, that what are the examples that you have to, yes Salem.
Doctor, how I know I use the formula x
Ah,
x
okay, I
squared.
explain now with. Okay, I explain now with an example. See, this is the example, that find the rectangular coordinates of the point where r and theta is given. Okay, we have to find the rectangular coordinates when r and theta is given. So how you can find, I will explain in detail with you from this one. Okay, see what is given. given is r and theta, which is equal to 6 and 2 pi over 3. What you have to find? You have to find the rectangular coordinates. Rectangle means x and y. Okay, when we have to find x and y, you have to use this formula. X is equal to r cosine of theta, y is equal to r sine of theta. Okay, r is given, r is 6, theta is 2 pi over 3. Substitute these values here. So x becomes what? X is equal to 6 cosine of 2 pi over 3. X is equal to 6 and 2 pi over 3 means minus 1 over 2. So x is equal to minus 3. Okay. Similarly, you can put in y. Y is equal to 6 sine of 2 pi over 3, which is equal to 6, and sine of 2 pi over 3 means square root of 3 divided by 2, which is equal to 3 into square root of 3. Okay, so these are the values of x and y. This is the value of x and this is the value of y. So x and y is equal to minus 3 and 3 into square root of 3. Okay, if this is given, these polar coordinates are given, then you have to use this formula. Saleh, is this clear? Is this clear now?
No, doctor. You can start again.
Okay, I start again. Okay, I said this is the question, that r and theta, the question is this one: find rectangular coordinates, okay, where r and theta is given, which is 6 and 2 pi over 3. Okay, so this is the question. How you can find? From this question, r is equal to 6 and theta is equal to 2 pi over 3, right? In this question, r is equal to 6 and theta is equal to 2 pi over 3. We have to find rectangular coordinates. Rectangular coordinates, I told you that is x and y. So we have formula r is equal to cosine of theta and y is equal to r sine of theta. Okay, substitute these two values, this value and this value here, you will get the solution. X is equal to r is 6, r is 6, cosine theta is 2 pi over 3, which is equal to 6, cosine of 2 pi over 3 is minus 1 over 2. When you simplify, that is equal to minus 3. Similarly, you can put in y. Y is equal to 6 sine of 2 pi over 3, which is equal to 6 sine of 2 pi over 3 means square root of 3 divided by 2. So 2 ones are and 3, that is equal to 3 into square root of 3. Okay, so what are the values? X and y, what are the values? Minus 3 and 3 into square root of 3. So this is we call. Okay, when polar coordinates are given, we have to use this formula. Now I give you another example. When the rectangular coordinates are given, okay, when the rectangular coordinates are given and we have to find the polar coordinates, find the polar coordinates, okay, and the rectangular coordinates are minus 2 and minus 2 into square root of 3. Okay, it means x is given, which is minus 2, y is given, that is minus 2 into square root of 3. We have to find r and we have to find theta. Okay, we have to find r and we have to find theta. So we have formula that r, yes,
R, Dexter, we use root x square plus y square, right?
yes, square root of x square plus y square. Yeah. And theta, we
Tan,
represent
tan
tangent
inverse,
inverse
yeah.
y by x. Yes. Okay, got it? Now substitute the values. R is equal to square root x square minus 2 whole square plus minus 2 square root of 3 whole square. Simplify this one. Minus 2 whole square means 4. Minus 2 whole square means 4. Square root of 3 means 3. So that is equal to 4 plus 12. That is equal to square root of 16, which is equal to 4. Okay, so R is 4. Now talk about theta. Talk about theta. So theta is equal to tan inverse y. Y is minus 2 square root of 3. X is minus 2. So minus 2 and minus 2 cancel, which is equal to tangent inverse of square root of 3. So from the calculator you can calculate the values. Okay, so you will got two values when theta is in between 0 and 2 pi. You will got two values. One value is theta is equal to pi by 3, and one value you will got theta is equal to 4 pi by 3. From the calculator you can calculate. Okay, so you can write this is 4 into 4, yes, 60, yes, 60. 180 divided by 3 is 160. And 4 pi by 3 means, let me check again, 4 pi by 3. 4 multiplied by 180. 240. One is 60 and one is 240. Okay, one is 60 and one is 240. You will have the same value of tangent inverse square root of 3. Okay, so 1 is pi by 4, so 4 into 4 pi by 3 plus 2 and pi in general. Okay, and another one is minus 4 pi by 3 plus 2 and pi. Okay, so these are the two values. Understand? You will got one is 60, one is 240. So you can write either one. But if it is said you have to write in between 0 and 2 pi, so you have to write both. Okay? Any question? Okay, good. So I think for today this is enough. Inshallah, from the next class we will talk about the few more examples about rectangular and polar and rectangular coordinates. Okay, and then we go towards the next thing. So any question today you have regarding